My grandparents really endured a lot. My grandmother went to St. Michael's residential school, and my grandpa from the Gitxsan Nation hid from Indian agents when he was a child. And my grandparents on my dad's side went to Brandon and Elkhorn residential schools. So I'm only one generation removed from the residential school system. And then myself being in foster care, you can see that the system is still stacked against us. You know, the system of oppression is real. First Nations people in this country are overrepresented in the jails and the criminal justice system. They are most likely to be homeless, living in poverty. Missing murdered Indigenous women is a major genocidal issue in this country. There are many, many systemic issues impacting First Nations across what we call Canada. And I think that's what's driven my passion to fight and be an advocate to turn things around for what my grandparents faced and what their grandparents faced. And so that my children, my two daughters, Maya and Michaela, and all other Indigenous children in this country have a brighter future. But I think sometimes people forget how present this issue of colonialism is in our country. When we think about Indian residential schools, the discovery of children in unmarked graves just a few years ago, we are unpacking the damage of colonialism to First Nations people. And with that, with all of those conditions, what I take most pride in is that we're still here, and that resilience and adversity that is in our DNA to be present and to be here, and not just fighting for ourselves and our rights, but for just a more holistic way of living in our society and what we call Canada.